Have you ever glanced in the mirror and thought, why is my butt losing its shape even though I'm staying active?
If so, you are far from alone.
As we age, especially after 50, the muscles in our glutes, the ones that give the backside its lift and roundness, start to lose fullness, particularly along the sides and upper portion. A once perky, firm but slowly flattens, sometimes creating the dreaded hip dips, or even a concave appearance when you slip into your jeans. Many people assume that the solution is simple, just do more squats, bridges, or lunges. Unfortunately, that's not the full story. Here's the part that almost nobody talks about. You can't fully rebuild your glutes if your pelvis is out of alignment. The gluteus medius, the side glute that shapes the hips, cannot properly engage if your pelvis is tilted, rotated, or shifted, which is extremely common after years of sitting, standing unevenly, or moving less with age. When the pelvis is misaligned, your glutes are essentially switched off, leaving other muscles like your lower back or thighs to take over. This is why even regular exercise may seem ineffective. Your muscles are not in the correct position to fire and grow.
Science backs this up.
A 2019 study in the Journal of Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy discovered that pelvic alignment dramatically affects glute activation. People with anterior pelvic tilt or lateral shifts had significantly lower glute engagement during standard exercises. Similarly, the American Council on Exercise emphasizes that muscles can only strengthen efficiently when joints are properly aligned. Otherwise, your body compensates by training the wrong muscles and reinforcing poor movement patterns. After 50, pelvic misalignment becomes even more common. Sedentary habits, reduced mobility, weaker core muscles, and hormonal changes in both men and women contribute to this problem. When the pelvis tilts forward, rotates, or drifts to one side, the glutes lose their connection to movement, making them appear flat or sagging. But there's good news. The solution isn't about endless squats or bridges, it's about reconnect ion. Before you can reshape your glutes, you need to restore pelvic control and retrain the neural pathways that tell your glutes to fire. This is where the first exercise comes in, the wall hinge with lateral shift. This isn't a typical squat or stretch, it's a retraining drill that realigns the pelvis, awakens dormant glute muscles, and creates a strong foundation for future glute work. By gently hinging at the hips while standing near a wall and shifting side to side, you engage both the gluteus maximus, the main glute, and gluteus medius, the side glute, restore symmetry between the left and right hips, and reconnect your brain to your glutes. Here's how to do it step by step. Stand 6 to 8 inches from a wall with your feet shoulder-width apart and knees slightly bent. Place your hands lightly on your hips. Push your hips backward until your butt lightly taps the wall, keeping your spine long and chest lifted. From there, shift your hips gently to the left and feel your right glute engage. Return to the center, then shift to the right to activate the left glute. Repeat for 8 to 10 controlled representatives, completing 2 sets. Focus on slow, precise movement, avoiding twisting your torso. The goal is to retrain your pelvis and glutes, not to feel a burn. This drill works because it corrects subtle misalignments caused by years of sitting, weak hip flexors, and postural shifts. It reactivates stabilizer muscles, including the gluteus medius, deep hip rotators, and obliques, which are essential for a firm, rounded backside. According to a 2021 study in Physical Therapy in Sport, low-load pelvic repositioning drills significantly improved glute activation and symmetry in older adults in just 2 weeks. Once your pelvis is properly aligned and your glutes are firing, it's time to move to the second exercise, the wall-facing squat with calf raise. This movement builds strength and fullness in the gluteus medius, the side glute responsible for shaping the hips, while also targeting your calves, core, and balance. Unlike standard squats, this exercise forces your body to maintain upright posture and proper pelvic alignment, ensuring your glutes do the work instead of letting your knees or lower back compensate. Here's the step-by-step. Stand facing a wall, about 6 to 8 inches away, with your feet slightly wider than hip width and toes angled outward about 10 to 15 degrees. Lightly place your hands on the wall for support. Lower into a squat, keeping your chest up and knees tracking over your toes. Stop at a comfortable depth, ideally a 45-60 degree angle in the thighs, not fully parallel. At the bottom, rise onto your toes, engaging your calves and glutes, hold for 1 to 2 seconds, then slowly return to the starting position. Repeat 10 to 12 times for 2 to 3 sets. This combined squat and calf raise works by activating the gluteus medius more effectively than traditional squats, building balance, coordination, and functional strength for daily activities, reinforcing upright posture and pelvic control, strengthening the calves, hips, and core simultaneously.
Research supports this approach.
A 2022 study in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity showed that integrated lower body movements with balance challenges improve muscle tone and functional strength in adults over 60, even without weights. This is key because it not only reshapes the glutes but also improves walking, climbing stairs, and overall stability. Together, these two exercises form a complete system. First, restore pelvic alignment, then build glute strength and shape while reinforcing balance and posture. No equipment or gym membership is necessary, just consistency, intention, and attention to movement. When done regularly, your movements will feel smoother, your stance stronger, and your backside firmer, rounder, and more lifted. Beyond aesthetics, proper glute engagement is essential for overall mobility and safety. Strong, connected glutes improve balance, protect the lower back, reduce the risk of falls, and allow freedom of movement. Flat or sagging glutes are not just a cosmetic concern. They reflect misalignment and underuse, which develop gradually but can be reversed. The key takeaway is simple. It's not your fault that your glutes may have lost shape. Aging and inactivity create changes, but with the right exercises, you can reclaim your glutes from the inside out. Start by reconnecting your pelvis, retraining your glutes, and then strengthening them with focused, controlled movements. Over time, your glutes will regain shape, fullness, and strength, and your overall mobility will improve. If you're over 50 and frustrated with a flat or sagging backside, know that it's never too late. These exercises focus on building strength safely and effectively, using your body's natural mechanics. Begin with the wall hinge with lateral shift to restore alignment, then progress to the wall-facing squat with calf raise to add shape, fullness, and functional strength. Remember, proper alignment comes first, then muscle activation, then shape. Skip the foundation, and you'll be spinning your wheels. Finally, this isn't just about looking better, it's about living better. Strong glutes support your posture, your mobility, and your confidence. They give you freedom to walk, climb stairs, lift objects, and recover from imbalance without pain. These exercises help you regain control over your body, counteracting years of inactivity and postural shifts. So, take action today. Then progress to the wall-facing squat with calf raise to add shape, fullness, and functional strength. Remember, proper alignment comes first, then muscle activation, then shape. Skip the foundation, and you'll be spinning your wheels. Finally, this isn't just about looking better, it's about living better. Strong glutes support your posture, your mobility, and your confidence. They give you freedom to walk, climb stairs, lift objects, and recover from imbalance without pain. These exercises help you regain control over your body, counteracting years of inactivity and postural shifts. So, take action today.